Hey, my name is Ilean Harris, and let's talk about the 5 different ways that you can repurpose one vertical video to help you on social media. The idea is if you're going to be doing the work anyways, if you're going to put in the effort, then you might as well work smart. Your ideal customer may not just be on one platform, and so instead of creating content every single time for every single platform and limiting who sees what it is that you can create, instead let's work smart. And that's why I'm going to share with you exactly the strategy that I use so that content I create once can be shared over and over and over again. Hi, I'm Ilean Harris, an entrepreneur and Cuban American. When I started as an entrepreneur, I had little resources, so I quickly learned how to work smart. I experienced lots of headaches and setbacks when I started, but today everything is different. I've got clients in over 20 countries, I've traveled the world, and I want to show you how to do the same. In this community, you will gain amazing training and inspiration to build a business of your dreams and a great lifestyle to go with it. Whether you're an entrepreneur with lots of ambition and experience or you have just started your entrepreneurial journey, you've come to the right place. Remember, you can have it all. So the video in particular that I'm talking about here is a vertical video. So essentially I'm holding my phone like this. I'm not holding it horizontally. Right now as I'm recording this, I'm speaking into a camera. It's recording it horizontally. But the reason I say it this way is because this is how most people hold their phones. And this is the type of file format where most people are consuming short form video. And this is really good for you because you can create a lot of short form videos in the time that it would take you to create one long form video. And so it's really helpful. It allows you to get rid of all the cobwebs. If you haven't been recording in a while, if you are new to this, it's a really great way to have a ton of practice. And some people say, well, why post a ton if you don't have a huge audience? Or why be so consistent if you're so brand new? And here's what I'm going to tell you. You want to make your mistakes in front of as little people as possible. So by the time you have a large audience, imagine how much better you are at editing, at sharing your value, at explaining how it is that you help people, at communicating in a way that resonates with your ideal customer. So in my opinion, it's way less scary and a huge proper investment of your time to practice when you have a small channel, small following, small group. Now, if for some reason you went viral and you don't start with a small following, well, congratulations, that is a great problem to have. And so what you need to focus on next is perhaps practicing a lot before you post. So there's always a way for you to feel more comfortable. And as you do that, you're going to start seeing how fun it is. But I started to realize that as a content creator, I was getting a little bit overwhelmed, right? You have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest, Facebook, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And that's on top of my blog, copywriting, clients, creating course content, coaching people, my volunteer work. We have the Ilean and Matthew Harris Foundation. We've got other organizations that we work with. For instance, this year I'm the VP of marketing of the Junior League, and it just keeps piling on, right? And so what a lot of people tend to tell you is just pick one and go deep and give it your all. And you know what? If that's what you choose to do, that is still a good idea. That's not a bad idea. That's really smart. It's really powerful in business when you go deep instead of just going wide. But in my case, when I'm creating content in both Spanish and English, I've got my content, everything I just listed out in Spanish and in English. You want to make sure that work you do once can really help you and reach as many people as possible, because I'm already doing the work double because I'm doing it in multiple languages. And so this really is something that I thought, well, I wonder how many other people are planning their content this way, and that's why I want to share. The first place that I start is seeing how long the videos can be. So for instance, the 5 places where you can repurpose your content, and I'm looking at my little notes here real quick, are TikTok, an Instagram reel, a Facebook reel on your profile. Actually, in your personal profile, you can post reels. You can post Pinterest idea pins and on YouTube Shorts. However, they're all a little bit different. So for instance, at least for my page, my YouTube Shorts limit me at about 15 seconds. So an Instagram reel that is 30 seconds or a whole minute may not work for me on YouTube Shorts. But what I like about YouTube Shorts is that it still counts towards your video views, towards your channel views. It can still bring people to the channel, so it is worth looking at. However, you have to keep that in mind. A great way to work around it is doing maybe a part 1 of the video or a part 2, but there you're gonna have to be very intentional of when you're done talking about something. And so that's definitely something to consider. In the past, when I have batched a lot for YouTube Shorts, I have looked at it as either really short sounds or things that I'm using that are trending, that are 15 seconds or less, or I record it on Instagram stories because I know I won't go longer than that. So it's kind of like a built-in timer for me. And then boom, I upload it right to Instagram. So that's super helpful. And then I go ahead and I re-upload it to YouTube Shorts. And so there are ways that you can do it, but keep it in mind. You for sure want to upload it to TikTok. The thing about TikTok is that once you upload it and you try to download it, it has the TikTok logo. So have you guys noticed that? Let me see if I can show you in my own TikTok, which I'm new to. But the idea here is that in these TikTok videos, you get a really great chance to repurpose them, to share them in other places. But what I don't like is that once it downloads, it's got the TikTok logo already on it, right? There are apps that you can use to remove that logo, but it is a little bit annoying, right? Because it's already there, and you never know if down the road YouTube is gonna be like, ooh, copyright claim, or this will happen or that will happen. So that part's a little bit annoying. And the other part I don't like is that when I download the video from TikTok and I upload it, for instance, to Instagram, it labels the sound as mine. And I like to give, credit to the original creator. And so that's a whole other step, like figuring out who was the person that originally created this, where did this sound come from, how do I give them credit? And so what I love to do is that one, I like to balance my content between original content and then using trending sounds and reels. By the way, if this is like a topic that's super interesting to you guys, let me know and I'll dive in deeper on another video. But I quickly just wanted to talk to you about repurposing it. Then you can do that. But what I like to do, once I've decided what content I'll do, what sounds I'll do, that I like to actually record it on Instagram first. Before you post a reel, you can actually download it. And when you download a reel before it's posted, meaning it's in a draft mode, I'll show you guys a tutorial another day if you're really interested about it. But if you go play around in your Instagram and you have a draft, and before you post it, you download it, it downloads without the Instagram logo. Obviously, it won't have a TikTok logo. So not only did I upload it to Instagram, I can upload it as a Facebook reel on my personal page because my Instagram is connected to my business Facebook page. And I can then upload it to TikTok. It won't bother TikTok. TikTok can then go and add all of its things to it. I then have something without a logo that I can upload to Pinterest idea pins. Now, Pinterest, just like YouTube, is a search engine. And so make sure that you are using relevant keywords and relevant hashtags in your description and even in the text in the video. And that way you can continue driving traffic to your offers, even though you're doing a silly and a fun video related to your niche. And so that's a really cool way to have one video that I did for 15 seconds suddenly help me across platforms. Now I don't feel like I'm building 20 different pages because I'm doing this in Spanish and in English. I don't feel the pressure of being a content creating machine. I definitely now feel a bit more comfortable, and I can sometimes have something that I just have on Instagram because it really was appropriate for that platform, and sometimes I have something that really is better just for TikTok. But you have the freedom, you're in charge, you have the last word. But at least now you know that one video that you create that is short form, that is vertical, that you record it this way, this video can go on Instagram Reels, on your Facebook profile as Reels. It can go in your stories. It can go on TikTok. It can go on YouTube Shorts, right? If anything, you divide it into a part 1 or part 2. And it can go into your Pinterest idea pins. So this is a great way for you to work smart, for you to be ahead of the curve, and for you to batch a lot of content at the same time without feeling overwhelmed and without feeling like you can only do one or the other. So let me know if you had any any aha moments in the comments. And if this is interesting to you, let me know, because there are a lot of things that I share with my coaching clients, that I share with my team, that has helped them get so much done. It almost looks like you're all over the internet. It looks like you are on your phone the whole time, when in reality you can do this anywhere from 30 minutes to a couple hours for the week, and you're all done for the weekend. So this can also be used as a great strategy. You can have all your content done for the whole month. The only tricky part is you're not always clear on what sounds are trending or what topics are catching people's attention if you do it a whole month in advance. And so I don't want to lie to you and say, yeah, easy, you could just do it once a month and bam, you're all done with social media. But in reality, you sometimes want to be in the loop and keep your fingers on the pulse of what's happening on social media. But if this is super helpful to you, and if you want me to create more content like this, leave me a short and sweet comment below letting me know. And of course, until next time, remember, you can have it all. God bless, guys.